What's going on, everybody? Paul Tech here, and welcome to the unboxing and full review of the Bluboo S8 Plus. So this device retails for about $149 off the GearBest website. So if you're interested in picking this up, the link is in the description below of this video. So I'm going to go ahead and unbox this device, show you all the contents that is included with the purchase, and then I'm going to give you my full 1-week review. Taking a look at the back of the box, it does give you some specifications there. You can pause that and read it, but I'll definitely go through all the specs as this unboxing and review goes on. So I'm going to go ahead and just open this up. So here we go, and I'll go ahead and remove the top portion of the box. So removing the top portion of the box, you are presented with this little message here. It is the one that you can't resist, Bluboo. So we're definitely going to find out if this is the the smartphone for you or if it's not. So go ahead and open up this top flap right there, and then you have the Bluboo S8 right there nestled up on top. So as you can see, this is exactly how it is packaged if you decide to go ahead and purchase this. So S8 Plus. And so I guess they are trying to mimic the Samsung Galaxy S8 Plus with the design, especially with the display. Moving on to what else is included in the box. So you have this right here. I'm going to go ahead and open this up and share with you everything that does come inside here. And you have the tool there that gives you access to the tray for your SIM card and micro SD card, as well as a Type-C adapter. Moving on from that, you do get some reading material there, a get started guide, as well as a warranty card. And also included, which I think is very cool, is a screen protector. So you do got a screen protector as well as a clear case. So it's not going to be the best type of case, but it is nice that you have some type of protection for your S8 Plus. And moving on from there, you get your Type-C data cable and your Bluboo power adapter. So you got your wall brick there. Moving on, let's get to the S8 Plus, the Bluboo S8 Plus. Navigating around the device, to the right hand side, you do got your power button. Taking a look at the bottom, you got a single down-firing speaker, the microphone, and your Type-C charging port. And to the left-hand side, you'll see you do got your spaced volume rockers to the left. And working your way to the top of the Bluboo S8 Plus is the tray that is going to house either a dual SIM or a SIM and micro SD card. And to the back of this, you are getting a dual camera setup. So you are getting a 16 megapixel plus a 3 megapixel camera. You also get LED flash, Bluboo branding, and this back is of a plastic material, glossy, and it is a fingerprint magnet. This is also housing a non-removable 3600 milliamp hour battery. So overall, it does have a nice design to it. It does have some pretty good weight. And on the frame of the Bluboo S8 Plus, it is metal. Volume rockers, power button is nice and easy to reach. Now when it comes to the display here, you are looking at a 6-inch 1440 by 720 resolution display. So you do got that 18:9 aspect ratio. Now, if you're looking for pixels, you're probably going to see it on the display here. And putting it side by side with the Samsung Galaxy S8 Plus, like I said earlier, it does look like Bluboo was trying to mimic the look and appearance of a Samsung Galaxy S8 Plus. But as you can see, it does have much larger bezels, especially on the bottom there, compared to the actual Samsung Galaxy S8 Plus. But at the same time, if you're looking for something in $150 that resembles the S8 Plus, this might be an option for you. Now moving on, let's go ahead and talk about that rear fingerprint sensor. In my time of using this device, the fingerprint sensor was definitely hit or miss. Sometimes it would work and unlock the Bluboo S8 Plus, and other times it just would not register. As you can see here, I'll go ahead and place my finger and it's not unlocking. I'll place it again. It's not working, and then finally it will unlock. Now, this is a 4G LTE capable device, but in my time using this under Metro PCS and Cricket Wireless, I was not able to connect this to 4G LTE, only Edge. So just keep that in mind. Make sure this is compatible with the bands in your area. Now, even though I was able to connect this only to Edge, I was still able to make phone calls, and the call quality was decent. Not spectacular, but it was just okay with the front earpiece there. And moving on, I was still able to send text messages, emails out on the Bluboo S8 Plus while I was connected to Metro PCS and Cricket Wireless. And keyboard sensitivity, again, it is okay. It's not the greatest. I did notice sometimes I did have to press certain letters, more than once to actually get it to show on the display. but as you can see, it is running Gboard, so you do get a lot of features within the keyboard application there. So moving on to outdoor visibility, I really didn't have any issues while using the Bluboo S8 Plus outdoors in direct sunlight. I was still able to see the display, and you do got auto brightness on this. Now connecting this to Wi-Fi at my work at home, there was no issues there, and you can connect this to the 5 gigahertz Wi-Fi, which is great. Moving on from there, I'm going to go ahead and share with you the user interface here. So this is pretty much how it looks exactly out of the box. You do got some pre-installed applications on this, but you do got your Google folder there with Maps, you got Chrome on this, Hangouts, YouTube, then you also get some system applications, as you can see there. Some of these can be uninstalled and some of them cannot. Now, one thing I did find a little frustrating with the Bluboo S8 Plus is the fact that this has its own dedicated launcher, and if you go into the Google Play Store, I mean, you're going to be able to download a lot of different launchers on the Bluboo S8 Plus. So for instance, here I am running Nova Launcher, but the problem is when you download the launcher, like Nova Launcher here, it won't allow you to set it as the default launcher. So as soon as you press the home button, exit out of an application, it'll take you right back into the stock launcher on the Bluboo S8 Plus. And I tried several different ways of trying to enable Nova Launcher to be as the default, and it wouldn't allow me whatsoever. Now, something that I did like on the Bluboo S8 Plus is if you just swipe down just on the display, it'll actually pull down your status bar. You can get quick access to your notifications. So it is some good one-handed operation, and those are some of the quick toggles that you do have on the Bluboo S8 Plus. And under the hood is the MediaTek 6750. It's an octa-core processor. You also got the Mali T860 and 4 gigabytes of RAM. When it comes to the sensors, as you can see, there's not a whole lot, and it is missing the gyroscope, the gyro sensor. And moving on to performance, so I did notice when I was launching a lot of the application I use on a daily basis, for instance, like YouTube, the Play Store, Facebook, and Twitter, there was just a tad delay when launching the application. I mean, I was able to run all the apps on this device, but I did notice just a little bit of delay when launching an application. RAM management did seem pretty good on this. Again, you got 4 gigabytes of RAM. You got the split screen option or the multi-window, so you can basically run 2 applications side by side if you need to. Moving on to watching YouTube videos, I mean, you will initially get those black bars along the sides of the Bluboo S8 Plus, but you do got the option to zoom in to fill the entire display, just like on the Samsung Galaxy S8 Plus. So I do like that option that you can just either zoom out into the original option or zoom in to fill the entire display. Viewing angles are decent. There is some color shifting that does go on, and I did notice you can watch videos at 720p at 60 frames per second. That's the highest resolution. Jumping into storage, so this does have 64 gigabytes of internal storage, which is fantastic. That's a lot of storage. You can also input a micro SD card up on top of the Bluboo S8 Plus. And what's great about that is you can use it as internal storage or adaptable storage. So you do have that option on this device. And this is running Android 7.0 Nougat. So again, you get a lot of the benefits that does come along with Nougat. Updates, I'm not too sure how Bluboo does when it comes to updates though. Now I did run the Geekbench 4 test. You can see some system information right there. The scores I did get was single core score 612, multi-core score 2,641. On the Antutu benchmark test, it did come in with a score of 42,650. And moving on to gameplay, I did download several different games off the Google Play Store. And games, for instance, like Subway Surfers, Temple Run, those ones ran perfectly fine, no problems. When it came to the more higher frame rate, graphic intense games, I did notice some choppiness and some drops in frames, so just kind of keep that in mind. And after about 10-15 minutes, the device does get slightly warm with gameplay. And when it comes to that single down firing speaker, I think the placement is great. I definitely prefer a down firing speaker compared to a back firing speaker, but it doesn't get very loud. And when it is on the highest volume, the max, it does sound kind of tinny as well. So it's not the greatest down firing speaker, but you can take a listen to some audio here. And moving on to the cameras now. So you get that dual camera setup to the back, a 60 megapixel plus a 3 megapixel camera, and then you got the 5 megapixel front facing camera. Now shutter speed is not super fast, yet it's not the slowest I've used, and you also get some additional filters to choose from, so you can kind of, spice up your photos a little bit. You also got the HDR option on this. And then when it comes into recording video, 1080p is going to be the highest quality that you are going to be able to record videos. Now you get an additional mode on this, and I guess that's why you have that secondary 3-megapixel camera. It's supposed to produce a bokeh effect, and to be honest with you, it really doesn't work well. I tried using this and adjusting the settings, and the bokeh effect just does not work good, trust me. Now you also get some additional settings here. As you can see, you can adjust the picture size, change the storage to the SD card if you'd like. You also got face detection on this, smile shot. You can change the video quality. So you are getting, you know, some good options here within the camera settings. And the best quality of photos and videos is going to be outdoors in good lighting situations like I am right now. Now with the front-facing camera, 480p is the highest resolution you can record in, and it's an okay front-facing camera, nothing really spectacular. And you also have these different effects to choose from while using the front-facing camera. So you got a wide variety of different options here, very similar to what the Samsung Galaxy S8 Plus has. And when you are shooting photos and videos in low light with both the front and rear-facing camera, things can get a little grainy. Here are some sample photos shot on the Bluboo S8 Plus. And when it comes to battery life, this is housing a non-removable 3600 milliamp hour battery. And battery and screen on time did vary just depending on my usage. Some days I would get 3 to 3.5 hours, and other days I would get a little bit less than 4 hours of screen on time. Of course, battery life is going to vary just depending on your usage. And that's pretty much it for my unboxing and full review of the Bluboo S8 Plus. Again, hopefully my experience in sharing it with this video can help you out in deciding if this is a device for you, or maybe you should go for something else. If you're interested in this device, the link is in the description below of this video. Pick this up on the Geekbench website for about $150. Once again, everybody, if you enjoyed this video, please hit that thumbs up button and please subscribe for more future videos. This is Paul Tech, and I will talk to you on the next one. Bye.